Welcome to the strategic briefing for August 30th, 2025. What's the number one thing slowing down your business right now? Now, most owners will say lack of leads, none of sales, maybe a weak team. But the real answer, it just might be you. And it's not because you're lazy or uncommitted, but because everything still runs through you. And that makes you the bottleneck. Today, I'm going to show you 3 steps to free yourself from that trap. So the business grows faster, the team steps up, and you finally get to do the work only you can do. So let's be clear. Staying the bottleneck has a price. Sales get stuck, delivery slows down, and your team disengages because they're waiting on you for the green light. And the human cost? Burnout, exhaustion, missed opportunities. All of the above and anyone at any time. All week, we've been talking about how control turns into constraint. Today, we're going to build your roadmap out of that bottleneck and free up your genius so your team can take real ownership. So let's start with those 3 steps you can use to free yourself from the bottleneck trap. Step 1. Spot the bottlenecks you create. Here's the hard truth. Most bottlenecks in business aren't caused by systems or staff. They're caused by the owner. How do I know? Well, it's the same way we all know. When every project grinds to a halt if you're out for the day. When deadlines pile up because they're sitting on your desk. When your team avoids making decisions because they know you'll rework them anyway. It's not about laziness. It's about misguided leaderships. And until you see it, you can't fix it. Step 2, redefine your role around highest value. So what should you be doing? Well, the answer is simple. Vision, systems, and growth levers. That's the role of a CEO. It's not approving every line of copy, not re-editing every proposal, not chasing invoices. Ask yourself, what is the thing that is only mine to do? The rest, it's stealing time from the future you're trying to build. And your genius is wasted if you're stuck playing traffic controller for everything happening in your business. And step 3, transfer ownership, not just tasks. This is a big one. Delegation keeps you in the loop. Ownership takes you out of it. Delegation says, do this task and bring it back to me. Ownership says, this outcome is yours. Drive it, deliver it, improve it, make it your own. And then bring me back the results. It's the difference between the boss and the bottleneck. Now, when it comes to the bottleneck audit for this week, here's your drill. It takes 15 minutes max, I promise you. Start by writing down 5 places where work stalled in the last 2 weeks. Circle the ones that waited on you and then design a way to remove yourself. Maybe you can automate it with software. You can transfer authority to a team member or document the process so it runs without you. In any case, run this once a week. Over a month or 2, your role will get lighter and your business will get stronger. Now let's talk about where CEOs in waiting, people like us, get this wrong. Starts with believing if I don't do it, it won't be right. Now, seriously, that's not leadership, that's fear. And I guarantee you'll never grow past your own capacity. Yeah, delegating tasks is good, but hoarding the approvals is not. It's not delegation, that's babysitting. Your team still has to come back to you, which means the bottleneck is alive and well. It's different when you're the final decision and when your decisions along the way. Then there's confusing control with quality. Micromanaging feels like protecting standards, but realistically, it crushes initiative and slows the delivery. Measuring effort instead of outcomes is another one that creates a problem. Long hours don't equal leadership. CEOs measure results in revenue, client growth, and value, not in how many hours they worked. Ultimately, here's the point. These mistakes feel responsible, but in reality, they anchor you to the bottleneck role. In our closing perspective, the fastest way to stall your company is to make yourself the center of it. You're too valuable to waste on bottleneck work. Your real value comes from building a business that thrives without depending on you. Step back, redefine your role, transfer the ownership. That's how you stop being the bottleneck and start becoming the CEO. Because you don't get paid for being busy, you get paid for building results. Now, if you want to pinpoint the exact places you're still the bottleneck and create a 30-day plan to free your genius, book a maximum business impact session with me. I'll have the link in the show notes. Meanwhile, thank you for joining me in this week's strategic briefing. This is Randy Bridges. We'll see you next week.